The following was recorded in front of a live studio audience at the Studio 21 Podcast Cafe. This is the United Podcast Network.
It's time for a crunch or two. It's time for a little something something. It's time for the Snack Authority. The Snack Authority. The authority on snacks. Snacks of all kinds. From the most common and wildly famous to the most obscure and unknown. The Snack Authority. Snacking all the time so you don't have to.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Snack Authority, broadcasting live from the Studio 21 Podcast Cafe. The Snack Authority is a weekly podcast where we dig into the history, taste, and flavor of local snacks, national favorites, and even some bizarre or international treats. Head-to-head, alone, pretty much every kind of way possible. With me is my panel of experts. I am Jess, your snack queen, because I'm the only girl.
Here we go.
I know.
All right, that'll stick.
Here's Dave.
Hey.
Hello. Our Mikey.
What up?
And Ed.
And today is international, isn't it?
It is. It's like part 2 of our Dominican takeover of our Snack Authority.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's pretty cool. So last time we did our salty, savory snacks.
They were good.
Some had mustard on them, so some of them weren't good. But this time we're going to be doing sweet. So we have 4 different varieties. So we're going to be snacking pretty hard today.
You don't have to.
You might want to, because these are looking pretty good.
Let's reserve judgment on that.
Positive thinking.
Plain fare would probably kill you just to get
It's a nice color assortment here.
No, they did really nice. You don't see a lot of purple wrappers in the U.S., which, I mean, I'm a huge purple fan, as you can probably tell. But this one over here is the Mas bar.
Mas.
Yeah, it's chocolate con leche, and it looks like there's raisins and peanuts in milk chocolate. So this one is the Mas bar. I'm pretty pumped about it.
Dominican chunky.
And please excuse me if I really butcher the names. This one is the Crachi bar. How do you say that?
Crachi. It doesn't sound appealing.
Good.
No.
I barely have a handle on English.
Maybe more like Crachi?
There's no way I'm going to say it right. So I'm going to say the pretty red bar. This one is a puffed rice bar. It's chocolate con leche y arroz crispado. I don't know. It sounds better in Spanish, but not when I say it.
Crispy chocolate.
It's crispy rice. So I'm thinking it's going to be like a crispy rice bar, crunch bar.
Nestlé Crackle.
This is the Rocky bar, which I can say. I can say this.
Is it from Philly?
I'm pretty sure we can cut it, but it's milk chocolate with almonds, so it's going to be like a Hershey with almonds.
Almond Joy.
Now this one's kind of a mystery.
No, not Almond Joy. It would be coconut.
This one is a Diplomatico, and it looks all fancy. I don't know. I mean, you guys can't see it, but it's got this beautiful kind of like Argyle checker pattern on it with yellow.
And top hat and a cane.
Top hat.
This is the fancy
stick,
stuff.
Yeah.
And it's just as sweet chocolate. So
it's a little. It's like a chunky size.
Yeah.
Little square,
cute.
chunky size. Those that are listening and not viewing.
But I love this because it looks like retro chic. I don't know. Ooh, hi. Do we have like a little camera I can show you all the bars?
We got a little camera.
So this is the Mas bar.
Mas.
More.
Purple?
Yeah. Purple. The red is the one I can't. I make it sound vulgar, but it's not. It's just it's a rice bar. This one's the Rocky bar.
Rocky.
This is what we want. So that one's pretty. And then this is the fancy one. I don't know. This one just seems cute. I hope it's delicious. So pretty excited.
So we're gonna pick a favorite here anyway, and see what we think of them.
Yeah.
Without even trying it, which is your favorite?
Without trying it, I want the fancy one to be my favorite.
Really?
I do. I'm gonna hand these out to you guys so you guys can look at them too, because I'm pretty intrigued.
I'm gonna guess the best one here is gonna be the Rocky.
Really? With the almonds?
Yeah. It'll be like a Hershey almond, right?
I'm voting for the Crachi. Crachi.
Yeah.
Crucci.
I'm trying.
Crachi.
I know you are, Jess.
The raisin thing never really took off big. The Mas is the raisin. Not big in this country.
I love a chunky bar. My dad takes them and tosses them in the freezer, and then he eats little pieces. And he can say, I'm eating something healthy because there's raisins in it.
What about the raisinette?
I love a raisinette.
Fun to throw at people.
If these were the American version of these,
the ingredients would be a lot longer.
As you can imagine them, the Rocky would win because it would be the Hershey almonds, right?
Yeah, I would say so.
Followed by the Crachi, which would be the Nestlé's Crunch Bar. And then these other two would follow.
Yeah, it's kind of cool because they have the ingredients in English and in Spanish, and you're looking at which one are we starting with?
I'll tell you this much though: these ingredient lists would be a hell of a lot longer in the States.
Yeah, it's sugar, cocoa butter, peanuts, bitter chocolate, powdered milk, raisins, skimmed powdered milk, and then a few emulsifiers with salt and vanilla.
So these countries use sugar as opposed to corn syrup.
Yeah.
And that goes in the soda and everything. I mean,
That's why everything usually tastes a little better.
Oh, you drink a Coca-Cola or a Pepsi over in these countries, it tastes like I remember it used to taste. It's better.
Because they use cane sugar.
Yeah.
There's a restaurant like down the street from me because I live relatively nearby to here, and they have
Mexican Coke.
Yeah. And
You can
it's
buy that at Costco.
sugar, but for whatever reason, it's only good to me when it's cold. As soon as it gets warm, it's like, whoa, sugar bomb.
Yeah.
I'll bring some in.
All right, so what do you want to start with, purple?
Purple's got to come first. Oh, sugar, I dropped it.
No, what's in
Now,
there?
I opened them all, so I haven't eaten any yet,
All right.
but
I don't know, we can't see you.
except for the Diplomatico, they all look very similar. The Diplomatico is a darker looking chocolate.
Yeah, I noticed these are all from the same company.
They are.
Corte.
Cortez is the company.
There's a Z on there?
Cortes.
Oh, okay.
Wow, they are the same thing, yeah.
I am
Yeah,
coated in a
they-
fine chocolate mist right now.
And
Not what I expected. I thought that these were all different from each other. Then again, I just went into a store and bought everything they had.
so we,
I think they are telling stories to their family now about this this heavy American man that came in.
bought all
Grande
the
gringo.
candy.
Yeah, he just bought 4 of everything. he was the modern version of the guy that saved all the animals. Had 2 animals of each.
Moses.
But instead he bought 4 candy bars of everything.
I think
And
that
I
was
believe that was
Noah that
Noah,
had
yeah.
the 2
Oh,
animals.
Noah, yes.
That's
Oh,
okay.
yeah, that's right. Moses was the. Yeah, that's right.
Wow, this is strong aroma of the little chunky one, the Dutch chocolate.
There's chocolate
Wow.
all over my nose. This is good. It's dark. It's a big.
Yeah, it looks like a block of baker's chocolate almost.
Smell that.
It does smell delicious, though. I mean, this one is definitely.
Well, that smells like.
It does smell
Dark
like baker's chocolate, but it smells like a dark chocolate truffle. You want to give a sniff?
So,
Shut it off. Huh?
All right,
Me
so
too.
so the other ones are
Milk
all the
chocolate.
same, little blocks, little snap blocks, as you would recall a Hershey bar would be, little squares, but much thicker.
Oh, sugar.
Same exact outside on each one, except for the filling. And if they wanted to really do it up, they could combine them and make the Sky Bar.
Oh. I miss the Sky Bar. I don't mind
Because
the
it's like a Sky Bar, right, with the little blocks.
Yeah.
It's less sweet than American chocolate.
I bit the Diplomatico and I'm confused.
Huh?
I'm not there yet, baby doll. All right, so I'm trying purple, red, yellow, and then fancy pants.
No.
No commercials for this. It's all right?
I looked.
know.
I couldn't find anything. I mean, I have an opinion on the Crachi.
All right, I'm on that one.
Yeah, I mean, I'd prefer. I like the thickness of this, but it doesn't have the big pieces of the rice in it like a Nestle's Crunch does.
Well,
So
if you
far,
bite and look inside, you see they fell to the bottom. So it's mostly all chocolate up top and a little bit rice at the bottom.
I
You
get a
look at
lot
Net-
more chocolate than anything else in these things.
Right.
The ratio's different.
You look at a Nestle's Crunch, it's thinner. Therefore, if it does fall to the bottom, there's only a little bit on the top anyway because it's the thickness of the rice to begin with.
But don't these seem like smaller rices in it?
There's less of a ratio of treat inside the chocolate to chocolate.
And the one that supposedly has almonds, I haven't detected any.
I had one.
Did you?
Flip it over. They're tiny.
Yeah, see, I think it only appears in certain squares when you flip it over, so some don't even have any almond.
It's like a little surprise. It's definitely not as packed full as the candies in the U.S. Like when you get a Hershey's with almond, you get oh, look at his face. Okay, I'm assuming.
Bucket?
Okay, I
thought you were gonna
want
call for the bucket.
No, it's just
all of you that are
powder.
watching to notice that Mikey, who will eat just about anything, has made a funny face.
Wow.
And that's
You
the
haven't had it
Diplomatico.
yet. Yep, you haven't had that yet.
It's really the texture.
It's like a block of sugar.
Yeah, it seems like it almost has raw sugar in it.
Grainy. Like eating
I like it.
sand.
It's like you can mix it into a freaking glass of milk and make Ovaltine.
Right.
I like that. This is good.
No.
And that confirms
It's
the
not a
issue
candy
that
bar,
she's
it's-
nuts.
Yeah, you're supposed to drop this in milk and mix it or something. Right?
Yeah.
You're not supposed
It's like
to eat
a brick of Ovaltine.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. This has a beautiful texture. This is like, I like this. This is like,
Powder?
yeah, it's kind of like a powdered. It's not super milk chocolatey. Everybody's giving me the funny buzz. It's the eye.
Okay.
This is good.
Terrible.
All right, well they're wrong.
Not
It's
even a
actually
candy
quite
bar.
good.
Not even a candy bar.
It's a candy bar. Well, when the Hershey's Whips came out and they were all fluffy and funny business with the aerated chocolate, everybody's like, "Oh, those are funny. Those are great." It's an unexpected
happened to them?
texture. I wish they would give them back to me. They were limited.
Yeah, they were limited because it's a loser.
It's delicious. Everybody's so judgy. This is delicious.
Eh.
I want a top hat and a little cane.
When you do get a almond in here, it is a pleasant surprise.
Yeah.
It's got a little piece of one.
Yeah.
Well, see, I got a good one here. It's got multiple.
Yeah.
I've had 3 pieces. I think I got a micro chunk of an almond so far. Well, my last piece actually looks like it might have an almond in it.
So when you're looking at all of these, the Mas, the one I can't pronounce, and the Rocky, these are all basically the same thing as we have in the U.S., except it's got a little bit more of the flavor involved in it that we expect. Like there are fewer almonds, there are fewer crisp rice pieces, and what was the last one? Raisins and peanuts.
I like the chocolate. It's got a very good creamy consistency to it. But I was expecting more filling.
I don't know, man. There's something about this Diplomatico that's I don't know.
Disturbing.
Pleasant. Well,
You're
yes, but in a good way for me. It's not something I've ever had. Like the texture is very different from anything I've ever tried. So
Open up a pack of Swiss Miss and dump it in your mouth.
I have desperate times, Mikey, desperate measures. But I don't mind it.
I don't know. It seems almost like they forgot to mix the sugar in.
There's
It's
even
got
any
a
cocoa butter
grainy
in this thing.
texture.
But it completely dissolves on your tongue. So while it is very grainy, powdery, sandy, like magic sand, formed magic sand, it does completely dissolve on your tongue. It's got this beautiful, not quite milk chocolate, not quite dark chocolate feel. It's bittersweet. I feel so fancy.
It's a block of sawdust.
I'm not digging it.
No, I wouldn't be surprised if they said you're supposed to drop this in milk.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
if,
looking on it, and it's not saying any of that.
if someone offered me one, I'd be inclined to say no thank
Me
you.
too.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't take it for free.
No.
I would.
How much did you pay for this thing?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's usually in dollars, right? Like $10 or $15 or something.
Yeah, which is their
Right.
whatever they call them, pesos.
I don't know what they're.
50 to 1.
I'm liking everything.
Huh. Well, we have a lot to eat, so maybe I should do a little snack news.
Oh, I'd love that.
Let me see what we got this week. So, you may or may not know that ice cream has become one of the more innovative food products in recent years. Mm-hmm. With a wide variety of lower calorie, low sugar, and dairy-free options now gracing grocery store shelves. But there's a new brand called Night Food, and it's taking ice cream one step further by promising that it will improve your sleep.
Ah,
Is it alcohol laced?
No, according to their rep, the company worked with a team of leading sleep and nutrition experts to develop these pints with sleep-supporting minerals, enzymes, and amino acids.
Probably tastes like garbage.
so no chocolate. Can't be any chocolate in it, right?
Well, let's see.
Caffeine content.
Yeah.
They've got 8 flavors. milk and cookie dough. One's called breakfast in bed.
Ooh.
I don't know if that's bacon and egg ice cream or what that might be.
Don't get crazy.
Cookies and dreams,
Oh, that's cute.
And they also have nutrition bars that are going to help you sleep. Midnight chocolate cookies and dreams. So I don't know about that.
I want to try it, but not on an early morning
Well,
podcast show.
the concept seems good. Have a snack and go to sleep.
But you got to brush your teeth in between because anything else is not right.
You might be too tired after you eat the ice cream.
There is no excuse.
Really?
There is no excuse. Brush your teeth before bed.
Okay.
What do you do? Lace it with tryptophan?
Yeah, I don't know what they put in it, but it will be excellent.
You got to be kidding me. There's something wrong with that one, and you like it.
I do.
Do you like it because we don't?
No, I like the texture. It's not something I can get my hands on here.
Oh, my God. It's
Everything
sand.
here, no matter what, I can have it. And I have literally gone hard on every candy bar that they make in the U.S.
That's the only one I won't finish.
No, it doesn't even taste like a treat.
No, it's like a block of dust.
If you were cooking with chocolate, this is what you use. It's not to eat.
It tastes like a punishment.
It tastes like a punishment. Wow.
Is there any chance that it isn't? We shouldn't be eating this?
I didn't see anything that had anything to say about that.
Not for human consumption. No, that's not what
Really?
it said.
You are so bad at it. I'm actually going to look it up.
It's the fancy Diplomatico chocolate dolce. Dulce.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sweet that means.
Yeah, so it is. So a fancy person is, now I have a little sweet for you, a little thing. It's too thick.
Oh, wow.
What? You're
It
not supposed to eat it? Don't.
I'm pretty sure because I'm seeing like a mug of milk, Dave.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I can't.
You think you toss it in milk?
I don't know.
Makes sense. We're eating a block of chocolate milk
All right,
powder.
you're gonna have to bear with me while I'm looking this up.
Do we have any milk?
I don't think
I
so.
won't. I
No.
don't want to drink milk.
No, but I have the part I'm not going to eat. It'd be fun to see what it turns into.
Yeah, maybe it'd be good.
Cocoa, chocolate fino, candy bars. Let's see if it's under candy bars. Because this actually might be something you put in chocolate milk, which would explain why I would like it.
You would put it in milk, not in chocolate.
In milk, regular milk.
It would become.
Because I see all the other candies that we're eating. I don't think this is a candy bar.
Ah!
I still like it.
It's a brick of chocolate milk.
Yeah.
So this is where we talk about the language barrier when we're
Right.
buying things.
We
Right.
do have an extra one that we can try it with at some point.
Ah.
I'm gonna look under cocoa now. They have a website. If you guys are interested in trying any of these, you can actually check them all out on their website. But they have powdered drink mixes. Okay, so it's not cocoa, guys. I don't know what chocolate de mesa is. What's that mean? Cooking chocolate? Chocolate fino.
It is a product of the Dominican Republic.
Yeah, it
It's
doesn't
not.
reference milk anywhere on here.
No.
Yeah, because it isn't a milk chocolate. It's dark.
I
but
still like it.
No, I mean like them saying throw it in milk
right.
or
There's
something.
no directions on it.
No.
That would be delicious in coffee.
Ah. We're gonna try that as soon as we get off here.
I'm gonna level with
A
you.
cup of coffee and drop it in.
I can't find this on their website.
Oh, great. It's a discontinued product. Too many
I
people were
can't
choking
That's
to
like
death.
to eat it just raw. That's all.
I
This is
can't
how-
find it.
Too many people were choking to death on the product, so they removed it from the shelves.
All right, I have my choices of favorites. I will say that they're almost all the same.
Yeah.
It either has it's the same exact thing. Either has an almond in it, has a raisin in it, or has the crunchies in it.
Yeah, the rice.
Which although there's not as much rice in it as I want, I would want it more packed. That one was the best one.
The one I can't pronounce.
Crachi's, followed by Rocky with the almonds. Again, not enough almonds in it. Maybe because we're Americans, we want more of everything, and
Maybe.
everybody else
Probably
is.
why we're always so unhealthy.
Yeah.
We just want
But
more.
really, the problem was distribution. Even if there weren't a lot, I don't like to get a piece that has nothing in
Yeah.
it. You know?
Yeah.
Right.
But when I did get it with the almond in it, I liked it, so I'll give that a second thing. And raisin, it just never took off here in the U.S. I don't know how well it goes over there comparatively, but I'll take that in third place. And in a far fourth place to eat Ovaltine out of the jar, which is what I think we did, unless it is really.
Yeah, no kidding.
And we're going to look into that and have more information on that in a
I'm all
later
for dumping
show.
it in the coffee.
But it shouldn't be eaten by itself.
No.
It doesn't make sense.
I don't know, man.
It's possible, but I just can't see somebody eating that.
No way. You need a mug of milk just to get it down.
I kind of liked it.
Yeah.
I kind of hope it's like a chocolate mix, just because I like to eat it. Because I have eaten a packet of
And it's very strong in aroma.
Yeah.
So I bet you drop that.
It looks like baker's
the
chocolate.
texture's weird, so
Yeah.
if it
Very
dissolved
granulated.
more, it would be better.
Yeah.
I have a feeling it's used to take the block, toss it in the milk.
But all in all, besides the last one, the Diplomatico, I wouldn't take it for free to eat raw. We'll see how with milk. I would eat these. Any three of them.
I like the quality of the chocolate
Yes,
with the
very
sugar
much.
Yeah.
instead of corn syrup.
Yeah.
So I thought the texture was a little better than a Hershey's chocolate.
Yeah.
Which I always say the Hershey seems almost like candle waxy or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
But,
You said this. You said this.
yeah.
So it's good chocolate, not enough filling, but all in all, if I'm in the Dominican Republic again and I feel like
You're gonna
it's
have
chocolate,
a-
I will get any of these.
And unlike hell if you use the Diplomatico.
Right.
Yeah. What's your ordering, Jess?
You guys are gonna hate me.
Diplomatico first.
No, it's not first.
Yeah.
I actually like the one I can't pronounce. I like the puffed rice. I feel like there is a good ratio. I like the taste of the chocolate. I do like that Diplomatico because when I eat chocolate, if I'm trying not to be bad, I'm not going to say no to having chocolate because of me. So I'll have a little bit. I like a lot of concentrated flavor. I like the texture. I could probably put this in milk. I could probably put this in coffee. I could do a lot with the Diplomatico. So I would like a stash of these, to be perfectly honest. Then I would follow it with the Mas Mas. And then the last would, for me would be Rocky because there was like a half an almond in it. And I mean, I'm not a huge almond person in my chocolate anyways, but there was something about it that bothered me.
All right. So
Mikey?
Crachi, two for Crachi.
Well, first thing I have to say is that there definitely is something wrong with the ratios. Occasionally you'll get something in there. It's like a potluck as to whether or not you get the actual what it is in there. Chocolate is very good, but I do like imported chocolates just because they don't use as much garbage in it. But I'm going to have to actually go with the Mas Mas because I do like the raisins and I like the peanuts. And then I will go with the Crachi, and then I will go with the Rocky, and then I will go with the powdered brick.
Oh my gosh. I'm exactly the same as Mikey.
There we go.
I like the Mas Mas. I enjoy a raisin in my chocolate.
All right. So that is going to change things up because me and Jess picked the Crachi, and you and Mikey picked the Mas Mas.
The Diplomatico does taste like a punishment.
It does not taste like a punishment. Think of all the things you could do with that. So I would say we have,
Well, we don't know if we can do with it yet.
well, we have a clear loser, and that is the Diplomatico is the loser.
Won't even take it for free.
You know what? I think I'm going to give it to the one I can't pronounce because if
Crachi,
you look
yeah.
at it, we have it number one.
Crachi.
Crachi is number one, and then these guys both have it as position number two. But the Mas Mas for both of us was in third place. So when you average it out, Crachi wins.
All right, Crachi.
All right.
And if you want a good bar, get the Crachi.
It's good. So if you guys ever have an idea for a snack we should dig into, an idea of what to pair against each other, please let us know. Contact us at thesnackauthority@gmail.com. This is an awesome kind of show, so I hope you guys are letting your snack eating friends know about us. Give us a 5-star rating, subscribe to it. You know we want you here. We love you. This is the Snack Authority for Ed, Mikey, Dave, and myself. Have a wonderful week, and we will see you next time.
Crachi.
Diplomatico.
The views and opinions expressed by the hosts, guests, or callers of this program do not necessarily reflect the opinions of the Studio 21 Podcast Cafe, the United Podcast Network, its partners, or affiliates.